Okay, sortBy returns a sorted copy of list ranked in ascending order by the results of running each value through the iterate function. And the cool thing about this, and what makes it hard, that this iterate function could be a string, or I think, yeah, it could be a string, or you can just pass the array itself without anything, and it will just work. So it will sort an array of numbers without without passing a callback function. So it's really nice, and I think this is one of the complex ones. And let me remove the solution for the code. Oops, like this. So I have this array of persons, people, the same as they have it here, and they are sorting that by name. So we should see this one, then this, right? So we should see this. And we have also this example, which they sort them by the sign for each number. And let me run it. So node sort by, which is correct, the same thing that they have, 546312. Okay, so to be honest, when I started implementing this, I had to look into their source code to understand a couple of things. And looking at their code, I got an idea, and I will show it to you right now. So const sortBy2 will accept a list of function or string and the context. This is the name of the variable, function or string. Yeah. So first thing, I need to check if what is this will be used as. So should I use it as a function, or should I use it as a string, like a property name, like this example? So what I can do, I will create a variable called real function, will be equal to null for the moment. Now I will check if type of the function or string is equal to function. So which means the user passed the function. I will check now for the context. So context, if that exists, function or string bind with the context. I can type else function or string. So this is the real function would be equal to this, the function itself without invoking that, or the return value from the bind function, which returns this function bounded with this context. So later I can just call this like this. Okay, and now I'll also check after the first if statement if type of function or string is string, which means real function is just this string. Yeah, I mean, it looks weird, but this is my approach. Now what I will do, I will just return object.values from the list. Pretty sure this is not, I wrote this a while ago, so I'm not sure why I used object.values. I think I should just loop through it. Yeah, I think I just like this. You won't pass an object here, right? It does not make sense. So list.map, I will map it. And for each element, I will return an object. So this is the val, and you can have the index here, but I won't use it. So val will be equal to val, and now this is the interesting part. This is the function, the value that you need to compare them by. And at the end, you just need to return the values, but sorted from this element, from this key, or the value in this key. I'll call it to compare. This will be, okay, let me format it. Okay. I will check here if the type of real function is function. Type of real function is function. I will just call it. real function with the val. Else I will, let me just put this format, else, and I will also check type of real function is equal to string. If this is true, which means I'm looping through an array of objects and we are sorting by this property name, the real function. Or if you did not pass a string or a function, you just passed a single array, which means I need to sort them by the element themselves. So I will add val here. It looks a little bit ugly, but this is the main idea. I will store the value for each element. Also, I will store the value that I need to compare it by or rank it by. At the end, after this is an array of objects that contains the val and to compare. Now I can sort that. So AB, this is the classic sort function in all languages. You just need to compare. You just need to return 1, -1, or 0 if they are equal. So A to compare. If this is bigger than B to compare, I'll just return 1. Now else if A to compare is less than B to compare, return -1, else return 0. Now map. Okay, sorry, before the map. So this is, I sort them in ascending order. Now I need only to return the value for each element after they are being sorted. So also I will map this, extract the val, and just return it. It looks weird, but I think it's nice. I'm not sure. Let me get this. Try it. You can just do it like this. Or I have some values. Let me copy paste. So you have, this is the same thing as this one, the numbers, array of numbers. And this is just a normal array, which I need to reorder these characters. This will also work in our case. This is why we have this weird if statements. And this is the same example of these persons. I want to sort them by name, sorry. So let's run it, and hopefully I typed everything correctly. So these two arrays are sorted by the sign value, which is correct. This is array sorted by the name, and this is sorted by the characters themselves, which is nice. You can also put here age. So I have 40, 50, 60. I think yeah. I think that's it. I think this is the most interesting one by far. I already reached the arrays. I think I'm here. But yeah, this is the most interesting one by far. Also the group by and x by, they are also nice. The count by, it's nice. These four are really interesting. Anyway, thank you.